Very grateful. Let me say good evening to your viewers, and then let me put on record that the minister should know that the office he's holding it in trust, and it is not his bona fide property. And the best he can do as a young man is to bring down his ego. He should not run down everybody thinking he's the only wise man in this country. I listened to him for his insults and all those kind of raising shoulders and his pomposity and describing whoever he meets, whatever way he wants to describe. I wouldn't even want to go there. But some should know that we are all members of parliament and we have equal responsibility to protect the public, to make sure at the end of the day we give Ghanaians the best. Now, to the question you've asked, the saga came up, he brought it up and promised Ghanaians that he was coming down with a price reduction, 30% or more. The impasse continued. I personally wrote a letter to my chairman of the committee, and I'll be very fair to the chairman. The chairman wrote to me, wrote back to the ministry, and decided to summon a meeting for all of us to meet, because the kind of leadership Sam was providing was nothing to write home about. But unfortunately, and let me, like I said, I should admit and let chairman know that what happened was that it was the day the unfortunate incident happened where we lost some of our ministers and some people in this country to the helicopter crash. So there was nothing all of us could do. When we were preparing to meet, Sam himself was out of this country. And we were told that he has instituted a committee, and the committee were now going to negotiate between the ministry and then DStv, and he was going to chair it on his own. So for him to come there and say that we couldn't even call for a meeting, it's just a lie. In any case, we are in the minority. We do not have powers to summon meeting. It is the chairman of the committee who is the majority, from the majority side, that summons meetings.
Did you
speak
directly to the chairman, indicating your interest to have the communications minister appear before the committee? Did you do that?
Come again.
Did you speak to the chairman of the committee, since you admit you do not have the powers to summon Sam George before the committee? Did you make your stance known to the chairman of the committee so that he can trigger that summons for Sam George to appear before the committee?
That's exactly what I said. We actually fixed a date. We're going to meet Sam George, we're going to meet DStv and all parties involved. But unfortunately for us, that was when the tragic incident happened, where we lost some of our ministers. So there was nothing that we could do at that time. That was the period. So for him to come and sit down there and say that we're incompetent and we couldn't even organize a meeting is a lie. Let me put that on record. Two, as to whether we visited DStv as a minority or not, it is not up to him, Sam George, to tell. But the issues are that...
Did you visit DStv?
Yes, we did. We visited DStv.
And what was the outcome of that engagement?
You see, the engagement, that's what I'm telling you, that Sam actually put up a committee. And according to him, the committee was supposed to negotiate between or mediate between the ministry and DStv. So we didn't want to actually rock any boat. We just thought that fine, since the committee was working, let's allow the committee to come out with whatever they are coming out with. And when they came out, Sam now held a press conference. And at the back of that press conference, we pointed out to Sam that, look, you have failed Ghanaians because you've told all of us that you were not going for anything apart from price cuts, and you were looking at 30%. So if you couldn't meet that, the best for you to do is to apologize to Ghanaians. Yes, this is my fight, but unfortunately, I couldn't. And I'm coming out with this package. And this package that he's talking about, if you listen to him, the initial press conferences that he held, he made it clear to DStv that he was not accepting any repackaging. Whatever he wanted was to get the price cuts. So I'm surprised today he is now he's playing the PR role for DStv and priding himself that he's done something better. That is not what Sam told us. And it is only in this country that somebody like Sam, who is a young man, I will not disrespect him, but the kind of ego he carries, the kind of carry himself and thinking that he's a thing God, that will not help him. It is up to him to sit down and reflect. If you are wrong, you are wrong. Sam is not about criticism. For him to sit on television and insult the minority, insult whoever he wants to insult, is something that he himself should bow down his head in shame. Because
but you appear to be okay with the insults, really, because in your statement, you state clearly that you do not wish that he apologize nor retract.
Yes, because it is so expensive that Sam do not have it. You see, for we to let Sam know that we don't need his apology or we are not requesting for his apology, tells you that he's gone beyond repairs. You can only repair or talk to somebody who will sit down, reflect, and accept that, look, I am human, I can err. So if I err, I should apologize. But for you to all the time insult presidents, insult chiefs, insult whoever comes your way and thinking that you are superior and nobody else, we don't think that we need an apology from him because he cannot offer. He cannot offer because it is too expensive for him to offer. So we think that he's gone beyond repairs. And it is in this country that Sam will become a minister. Any other place, if you speak this way, I'm not sure the office you are holding, your president will allow you to sit in that office any longer.
So is the minority pushing for his removal? Is that what you're asking for? Is the minority pushing for the communications minister removal?
Yes, we think that his communication, his actions, his this do not reflect the presidency. It is un-Ghanaian on his part. It is un-Ghanaian. It doesn't show maturity. So if he wants to keep his position, then he should rethink again. Other than that, we think that his attitude and his actions and all whatever he says, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama should look at him again because he's actually disgracing his communication ministry. Since Sam started his ministry, he has never produced any results. Let me tell you, Sam has never produced any results. Go back to the days when we were talking about price in data. Sam promised us that he was going to make sure that data becomes cheaper. What did he come up with? He came under the cover that he's come up with repackaging and enhancing. It's only God who knows what he meant by repackaging and re-enhancing. Today, you've promised Ghanaians that you are coming out, and we must all be prepared. You are coming out with a price cut, only to come under another repackaging, thinking that you are deceiving somebody. The DStv themselves have come out to clarify one or two things. And whom do we believe? You think we should believe Sam or we should believe DStv? These are things that all of us as Ghanaians must tell Sam to know that, look, he is misleading us. He is not being sincere to us. He should be humble enough as a young man. If you are wrong, let the people know you are wrong.
Will you petition the president for his removal? Is the minority going to take that move? We are looking at several options.
We are looking at several options because we are not going to leave this fight just like that. Look, he actually authorized NCA to impose tax fine on the DStv. Daily fine of 10,000 Ghana cedis. Mid of August, that he issued that statement. I will be very much interested for you to ask Sam whether they comply with the fund or they haven't. And if they have complied, how much money have we made as a nation? You should be asking Sam and be asking him that why the U-turn? What has necessitated him from moving from price cuts to enhanced package? You should be asking Sam some of these questions. So can we say that maybe he's going to take some money from DStv and decided to be singing their praises today?
These allegations we can't prove, Mr. Matthew, but then he raises some key concerns.
I'm just looking at his actions. His actions suggest to me, because he's made us to believe that he is not even accepting any enhanced package from day one. And for that matter, he needs a 30% cut. Why is he not talking about the 30% cut? Why is he not telling us the reason why it is not possible for the 30% cut? But he has decided to make a U-turn. So I can legitimately ask him, why has he taken some money from DStv and decided to join them to sing their chorus?
Well, Sam George in his defense actually broke it down last night on PM Express, telling us that this new deal gives us a 33 to 50% cut in the existing deal we had. But he raises another salient point just yesterday on PM Express, that just yesterday he says that the Parliamentary Select Committee on Communications came to his office, and then the minority was conspicuously missing from that meeting. Is there a reason why you failed to show up?
Yes. In the first place, currently as I speak to you, I am briefed, so I am in my constituency. My deputy ranking was supposed to be with them yesterday, but unfortunately, he got an emergency and left to his constituency. In any case, we are just about 5 members on that committee. OPK has not been well, and he's gone for medical treatment outside the country. Same Kabiru has not also been well. So we were just about 2 or 3 people who are available. And unfortunately, I have to come to the constituency to take care of a funeral. So if we were not there yesterday,
we have decided to come up with the IBI version 1, which is the Intelligent Babies Incubator. We have noticed that across Ghana, a lot of babies die who are premature due to the fact that there are lack of incubators in our hospitals.
Country, and the committee should hold on until he comes. So we have to postpone the working visit until he came. But he never told you people that was the reason why some of us were not around. So that is not enough for him to say that we are not taking the committee work seriously. Ever since we started parliamentary proceedings, myself and my side has always been at committee meetings, and we've been performing our legitimate responsibility as minority. So he should look at the issues and then see how he can fix these problems instead of looking at the minority side and begin to hide under us and think that he's going to get any credit for that. He wouldn't get any credit. He should give us price cuts. He should tell us. He should answer the legitimate questions. And when he does that, I think that the people of this country will see who is performing and who is not performing, who is competent and who is incompetent. If you are asking us to brace ourselves up, you're going to give us some release, and you come and you are not able to give us release, you are looking for somebody to blame. That is unfortunate.
When will you send this petition to President John Dramani Mahama?
Like I said, currently I am in the constituency. My other colleague has joined them for the working visit. The leadership of parliament is there. We will continue to engage with them, and then all processes that we have to go through, we will go through. And the media must also know that you are also supposed to hold each and everybody accountable. Hold Sam George accountable. Don't let him go.
Mr. Nyindam, when exactly are you going to put the petition? You say you go through the process, we concede, but give us timelines. When are we expecting that petition to reach the decks of President John Dramani Mahama?
Like I said, I am currently in the constituency. I should be in Accra by Friday.
Okay.
We have leaders in parliament. We're going to engage. It's not just our committee alone. It is about the minority in parliament. So I will not be able to give you timelines because I don't want to be like Sam George. I don't want to give you this, give you issues, raise your hopes that I will not be able to meet. I won't do that.
Thank you so much for your time here on The Pulse. Nyindam, he is ranking member on the Information and Communications Committee in Parliament.